What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. A video that you guys very surprisingly have been requesting. A lot of you guys, mainly my desert people, on the old ding ding over here with oil change on the generator. Eddie, have you done one? You know, you're asking me oil change. I've already done two, guys. I don't have a lot of hours on the generator. I'm gonna walk inside and show you, but pretty much this video is gonna be how to do the oil change on one of these Onan generators. I have a 5500. I've never had a 4400. I don't think it's gonna be any different, but I'm gonna show you how to do it on the 5500. First thing I would do is, well, because this generator has not been started, we're going to start it up. And I'll show you the hours on the generator, why I said, you know, I've already done it twice. So you guys know me, I like to keep my stuff tip-top, perfect condition. This has got 134 hours. I believe it says on there every 100 or 150. Now, it wants an oil change every 150 hours. You guys know me, and I know you don't have to, but I do the oil change every 50 hours just because. Same with my truck, you know, they want, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000. I do it on the truck every 3,000. You guys don't have to change it at 50. That's just what I like, and oil change on these things are so easy. I'm just like, you know, I might as well do it. I mean, it's only, you're not doing anything bad, you're just benefiting from it. So first things first, let's go start this thing up and let it warm up, because, well, usually when you're doing an oil change, you want the engine warm. You know, it drains a little better when it's warm. So I would recommend you guys start it up and then let it warm up. I like to let it run for about 10 to 12 minutes, shut it off, and then I'll drain it. And I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, Eddie, really? Like, who the heck doesn't know how to do an oil change? There's a lot of first-timers, guys, that are watching the channel. So for you professionals out there, sorry, this video, I guess, not for you, but you can watch it anyways. But for the people that have asked me and the new timers that are just getting into camping, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so first things first, we'll get your oil pan. I just use a little Napa bucket, just so you don't have to put all on the ground. This helps it lift up. You got to have a Napa bucket or else, you know, it won't work. So get your bucket, get your oil pan, pop your cover off. And there you go, like that. Bam. Now you can access everything right there. And we're going to start it up and let it warm up. All right, start it up, give it a little prime. I like to hold it a little bit and start her up. Bam. All right, we're going to let her sit here, warm up, and we'll come back. There you go. Nice and warm. Start draining. Now this is what's nice, guys. Your drain right here. All you gotta do, twist this thing and you'll see the oil. What I like to do though is open this up so it drains a little faster. Put this down over here. So now, just, you're gonna see here. Open this up and you'll see the oil start coming out of there. Keep going. There it comes. Keep opening. You see it? It's coming out right there. And remember, this thing, guys, it only holds 2 quarts with the filter. It's only 2 quarts. So, and then I stop when pretty much, see, it starts getting a little tight. That's it. So now we're gonna let her drain, and once she's done, we'll let her sit here, and once it's done draining, we will get under there and pull the oil filter off. With me, guys, I usually end up doing it every 6 months. Pretty much every desert season, right before the season, I will do it, the oil change and the air filter, just because I don't use this thing enough. You know, this thing has only got, you saw, 130 hours. We don't really, I don't use this much in the desert because I have an inverter in this and solar panels up top. So this thing really doesn't run. So that's why I just like to do the oil changes. And we can check the air filter, which is probably clean, but we'll check it anyways while we're here. I already got one coming. I keep them in stock, but so it's not really that bad. Now I'm going to change it anyways, but this isn't really that dirty. All right, guys, so you're gonna get under here now that the oil's all done draining. See that? Then you're gonna take your pliers, or if you can, do it by hand, and just twist it just like that. And be very careful because this will cut you. It is extremely sharp. So that's it. Now we're gonna bring our pan right back over here, pull that filter off, put the new one on, and fill it up. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. And I like to use the Dello, the 1540. I know you're like, what? That's diesel oil. Well, if you look here, right there, you see that? So 10 to 100 degrees, 1540. That's what I use. 32 and higher. I can probably use straight 30 because where I live, we don't really get those temperatures. 0 to 80, can't use 1030 because it's gets hotter than 80 for sure. Negative 20 to 50, yeah, not gonna happen. So for me, where I live, guys, 1540 is perfect. And here's also the numbers if you want to cross anything right there. But here's all the information, really. I mean, it's very simple. So I like to use OEM filters on this application only because I'm sure you guys are gonna say, why aren't you using the Napa one for this? Well, for some reason with this, I've noticed, you know, like with the Napa and other ones, there's not enough threads in there. It's like, when you screw it on, also you'll notice it doesn't screw on perfect. You screw it like twice and it's already tight, so I'm just not comfortable with it. So that's why I like to use the OEM on-end filters. But now I'm gonna fill this thing up with some oil and then we're gonna put it on in. All right, I filled the filter up a little bit here and I just put a little on top so I can put some oil around the ring, because if you don't, it is going to be a nightmare for the next time you do an oil change, because it's probably never going to come off. That's it, just that little bit, and then we're going to go back under there and screw it on. Okay, filter's on, just hand tight. Now we're going to take our 1540 over here, fill it up. Remember, again guys, only 2 quarts. So see here, so I'm going to take it right about there is going to be the 2nd quart mark. So this is considered 4 quarts right here. Now I do like to use one of these guys right here, because you'll see when you pour in here, it pours so slow. Oh, that's about it guys. It's that easy to do an oil change on these things. There's really, you know, nothing much to them. Now, I also forgot to mention, guys, if you do want to do an oil change on this, especially on a trailer like this Eclipse Attitude, the stupidest thing in the world is they give you nothing to hold this thing up. So I bought one of these right here. I forgot to mention it. Go get yourself one of these. They're like $4 or $5, and it makes life a lot easier. Instead of, you know, lifting this thing and, you know, you got it hovering on top of your head. It's a nightmare. So get yourself one of these. It's just held on by double-sided sticky tape, that's all. And always fill that filter up first. But oil's in, air filter's in. Air filter's clean, I didn't really need to change it. Oil's in. So now I like to start it, let it run for a little bit, check it again, even though I did, but I like to do just double, make sure everything is good, and then pop your cover back on. And that's about it, guys, for an oil change. It's really that easy. I mean, when people say, oh, I haven't had time or anything, I'm like, you know, how have you had time? It's so easy. You literally open this thing up, pull the filter, put in a filter, fill. It's a very, very simple job, guys. I think the worst part of this whole thing is Eclipse not giving you something to hold the damn generator up. I mean, that's the dumbest thing. It's like, if someone needs to service this, what do you want them to do? Sit and hover this thing over their head? So the majority of them are not like this. The majority of them have one of these clips. Why Attitude or Eclipse couldn't put one of these? Well, because it was going to cost them an extra probably $2. So, you know, they couldn't afford it, I guess. I like to keep them in stock, guys. Well, because the problem with these filters and everything going on these days is it's starting to become a nightmare to get inventory, or to get anything that shouldn't be sold out. So I keep those, keep the filters, like I keep usually 4 and 4 on hand. So you'll see here are just picked up 4 more, well, because this is all they had. So I took them all, and he said, oh, I'm not sure when I'm getting more. So there's a reason why I keep oil and filters and transmission filters and spray cans and just everything, all types of lubricant in stock. So when you're working in the garage with anything you need, you have it all in stock. Also, we got a little surprise for the rammer over here. Those 2 mufflers are going bye-bye, and I got a new one that has just arrived. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to make a video because I don't know if it's even going to work. So, and I'll explain to you why I picked this one and why I didn't go with the other one that a lot of you guys were talking about. I'll do that in the video, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.
Yeah.